Recently, we did a video where we tried to find the running back of my dreams. So today, I've decided to switch it up a notch, try and make it a little bit
crazier.
Franchise settings, edit draft class strength. We're going to see what happens if we put every single position on very strong. At this point in time, Madden with current updated rosters has an official of 6 99 overall players, 5 98 overall players, 3 97s, 5 96s, and 9 95 overalls. In 10 years' time, how many 99s will we have if every single draft class is set to very strong? Well, you've come to the right place.
Crowe, stupid experiments.
Right out the gate, we have a cornerback, which I'm not surprised about. Cornerbacks are typically the best players here. Okay, that is a very strong class. We have an 85 and an 83 punter. Carl Langford is an 83. Vince Matthews, pretty much in the third round, is an 81. It's like we have 3 full rounds of 77 overall pluses. Clearly, there's some kind of base of what overall they can be. My question is, who becomes the shit players if everybody's very good? Rams got their quarterback of the future. Oh, man, I was hoping they were going to take a punter or something. Darryl Baskett. You know what? We're happy with that. Yeah, we weren't playing around, man. Baskett was 77 overall. Just look at the quality of this draft right here. Not a single player under 70, not even in the 7th round. The worst player was a quarterback named Ben Sexton. Round 7, pick 31. You know what? That kind of makes sense. I can't believe that cornerback didn't go first overall. Carl Langford went to the Jets? Bro! Him and Sauce is going to be kind of freaky. Tremaine Cannon going to the Cardinals. Titans got themselves an LT of the future. Superstar. You know what? That's not bad. I'm on team new generation. Let me know down in the comment section. Do you reckon the current NFL has more 90 plus overall X Factor players? Or will 10 years in the future have more? I'm team new gen. I reckon this is easy. Billy Costanza was pretty much the same overall as Matt Stafford. He would be their quarterback of the future. Tennessee got their left tackle like we figured out. He's probably going to be a 99 really, really quickly. And then Carl Langford already up to an 85. They must have some kind of buffs or something. But from the looks of things, the Jets might have the coldest cornerback combo in NFL history in just a few years. But in the second year class, not looking as strong. We have an 84 wide receiver. This guy looks like a beast. He's 6'3". Has 97 speed, 96 excel. Hold on, is it, bro? 83 away? Oh my goodness. Where's the catching at? 88 catching traffic, 94. Bruh. I cannot wait to see where Ben Wiley goes. And then we have Ben Day in second. And then Benjamin Drew. It's the Ben draft. I am going to definitely keep tabs on Courtney Harris and Brian Welch, though. 2 quarterbacks in the top 5 both look like day 1 starters. So I know somebody had Sam Darnold starting, so this might replace him too. More importantly, though, I'm following Ben Wiley. Dude, this guy looks like an absolute machine. The Buccaneers have the first pick. Oh, they're probably going to take a quarterback here, no? The Bucs took Ben Wiley. Okay. You know what? Even if I don't have a quarterback, I'm probably taking him as well. You get an A+ from me, Bucs. The second Ben's off the board. The Bears get themselves a left tackle. He went from blue and orange at Auburn to blue and orange of Chicago. The Lions getting themselves one of the 2 quarterbacks. The Saints are going to have to pull the trigger here because they currently have Derek Carr at quarterback. Still, it's Benjamin Drew. Another left tackle off the board. If the Jets don't pull the trigger on the quarterback here, the Steelers are getting him. Brian Welch is gone. Oh, no way. So the Steelers are fully going with Kenny Pickett here. Sorry, my Steelers. So getting a quick look here, obviously Ben Wiley. He's the one guy we're going to be following from this draft class. I cannot wait to see what this dude does. Man, the Steelers got a 76 with the 6th pick. Quincy Foster was also a 76. And then we had Deontay Wagner, who was round 1, pick 23. This guy's an 84 overall. So the Buccaneers drafted a quarterback last year. It was Johnny Bayer. And he's going to be paired up with Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Ben Wiley. So far, it's looking like the Buccaneers might have the funnest looking team going forward. We've already got players like RJ Berry, who are 84 X Factors, that are better than CJ Stroud. And not only do the Jets have that crazy cornerback, they now also have Brian Welch, who was another top 5 pick. With 96 speed, 95 excel, 96 agility. At quarterback, you've got to be jarking. I have a feeling that Ben Wiley is a superstar. No, he's an X Factor. Okay. I cannot wait to see how these guys' careers turn out. I'm so excited. I just love the draft, man. Bro, Carl Langford is already up to an 89, and he's an X Factor. Calvin Moorhead already has unspun and nasty streak. Okay, we have a really solid quarterback. First off the board here, Jesse Shields. Other than that, it seems like a pretty average class, to be honest. I can't believe I'm saying average when we have all of these high 80s in here. In terms of like the top 10 picks, there's only one player who's an 80, and it is Jesse Shields. He's only a star dev as well, so let's be real. We're just trying to see where this quarterback is going to go, and even then, he's kind of like a buzz player. The Jets have the #1 pick again. Man, these guys keep surprising me. The Bucks in second? Bro, this is my 2 Super Bowl picks for 2033. Jamarcus Andrews. I got to assume he's one of the high 70s. B- from me, Jets. Bucks going to copy the Jets. Take another left end. B- from me. Michael Love, wide receiver, getting Trevor Lawrence more weapons. A- from me. The Saints are definitely taking this quarterback. Like, I would be willing to bet my left nut. And there he goes, Jesse Shields out of LSU. Staying in state. All right, 80 offensive linemen, 80 overall defensive linemen. Then again, it kind of drops off. We got a bunch of the 70s here. Only 580 plus overalls, and one of them is a punter. Man, year 3 and 4 have been pretty bad draft classes. The Browns got the left tackle, whilst the Falcons got the defensive tackle. Wait, where are the Jets at, though? Okay, they became the Thunderbirds. Okay, so Carl Langford is a 95. Sauce Gardner is a 99, but still a superstar. Not an X Factor just yet. Calvin Moorhead already up to an 89 overall. I'm not sure if O-linemen can be X Factors, but... And then last but not least, Kyler Murray is, for some reason, a Buccaneer. They do not have that other quarterback they drafted. Ben Wiley is up to a 98, the perennial #1 target in Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans both drop down to the 80s, whilst Ben Wiley just continues to improve. He is only 23 years old at 98 overall. This is our 5th and final draft class, and we're going to go to 2032 just to see what's going on. But we have another quarterback in the top 5, Eric Mabin. He has the same face scan as Tavon Simpson. You just know he's a beast. Not bad. 82 for our defensive tackle. This is more of a class that I was hoping for. Isaiah Mentor is an 82 left outside linebacker. Damn, Mike McAllister's an 86? I'm slowly starting to run out of room in my head, but he's a superstar X Factor. So that is one hell of a steal. Anybody who gets this guy at pick 8 is getting themselves a Hall of Famer. 86 X Factor. This is a Hall of Fame caliber player. And then, of course, we have the quarterback who I'm hoping is an X Factor because this class seems kind of weak at quarterback. He's just a star dev. He's no gangster, no killer. He's just your average quarterback. As the great Kendrick Lamar said in the hit single Average Joe. The Packers with the first pick. I wonder if they've moved on from Jordan Love yet. We are quite a bit in the future. Vernon Washington, B-. You know what? O-linemen are underrated. That's an A- from me, Chief. Roy Overton, that's not a bad pick. He was projected to be #1 overall, so I guess they got their man. Mac Jones is probably either gone or is really good. Oh, it's Isaiah Mentor. He was an 82, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea what the Rams are up to these days. The Rams took Mike McAllister, the goon himself, the LSU prodigy. And yes, there are 4 players that we want to keep tabs on. The wide receiver from the Bucks, the cornerback from the Jets/Thunderbirds, the left tackle from Tennessee, and then Mike McAllister from the Rams. All right, the year is 2032, and there's a lot of work to do. Dude, look at Seattle, 87, 92, 89. What happened to us? I don't think there's a way to gauge like standings or who's the best team per se. The best team I've seen, realistically speaking, overall wise. Okay, the card. Oh my goodness. Tremaine Cannon is still there. I remember that guy. I wonder if there's any teams that are like ridiculously high though. The Titans are really good. They also have Josh Allen. It's going to be tough this year, man. The Raiders are only 86. That's by far the worst team other than us. The Packers are also 86. But every team has like 3 X Factors. Are you seeing this? Ben Wiley is still on the Buccaneers. We got to take over the Bucks. The original NFL had 699 overalls. In 2032, we have 1999 overalls. There were 598s. We now have 998 overalls. There were 397s. We now have 1297s. There were 596s. We now have 1596s. There were 995s. We now have 1395 overalls. So the new generation absolutely crushed it. Like we projected, obviously, though. Ben Wiley is apparently the second best player, only 28 years old. Courtney Harris, this was one of the quarterbacks that was taken, I believe, year 4. Mike McAllister, this was the guy we said was going to be a Hall of Fame quality player. 25 years old, 99 overall. He's essentially another Jalen Ramsey, maybe even better. 98 speed, 97 man. Play rec is really good. The excel is really good. So he's got the intangibles and the talent. Brian Welch, I do remember that guy. He's up to a 99. Carl Langford stayed on the Thunderbirds. He's a 99. Calvin Moorhead is up to a 94 overall, which isn't bad. He's still a superstar dev, I guess. Who's the highest rated O lineman we have? Well, it's Tristan Wirfs, which is understandable. Danny Jacobs is a 98. He was a drafted player. Sal Wilson's a 93. We have Archer Bird, ironically playing for the Cardinals. He's a 93 overall. Bobby Keenan's a 93, so there's no, like, dominant 99s. You're joking. We didn't make it. We went 9 and 8? There's no way, bro. We're 92 overall. I'm going to go the Texans, and I'm going for the underdog. I'm going to go for the Saints here. Let me know down in the comment section. I know, obviously, you don't know all the teams and stuff. We did get a little bit of a look at the overalls. That's why I've gone Texans and Cardinals. Texans are out. Cardinals are out. Sick. Come on, Falcons. Come on, Falcons. I was totally rooting for you guys the whole time. The Falcons lost to the Saints. I'm not even kidding, and I know you're going to call me a dirty liar. I was going to go the Saints as my underdog team, but I was like, no, they're ranked 7. There's no way they make it, and now they're in the conference championship. You guys don't believe me. It doesn't matter. The Saints are totally going to beat the Bears here, though. Like, I just know they will. The Saints lost. Oh, my goodness. I swear to you, I was going to say Bears and Bills, but I just didn't want to, like, make it too obvious. If you did choose Bears and Bills for real, though, congratulations. Brian Welch was the MVP. I remember the day that guy got drafted. Patrick Mahomes is on the Bills. Okay, that makes a bit more sense here. Bryce Young is still at Carolina. My goodness. Let's get a look at some of our favorite players from this experiment. His best season was 2026. He picked up 1,600 yards. 19 touchdowns, okay. These are Hall of Fame numbers right here, without a doubt. He did have one season, which was actually the most recent, 2032, where he had under 1,000 yards. The first time in his career, he went under 1,000 yards. The most sacks that Calvin Moorhead let in was only 9, which is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Considering he's a left tackle to let in 4 sacks in one season, this is more than likely a Hall of Fame caliber left tackle, without a doubt. How many interceptions did Carl Langford get? The most he got in a season was 4. 7 deflections, 6 deflections, 6, 5, 4. Again, most recently was by far his worst season. Although he has gotten quite a few tackles, never reached 100, which I wouldn't expect a cornerback to be fair. Last but not least, we had to save the best for last. Mike McAllister. Never had over 100 tackles. That's not what we're here for, though. Just really a shutdown cornerback. He's only played 5 years. Already the best corner. He has had 10 deflections in one season. Not bad. Yet again, definitely another Hall of Fame caliber player right here. I mean, you could make a case for 90% of the players that were drafted, to be fair, but I definitely want to do more things with the draft. So if you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments section. But fellas, if you made it this far in the video, you are the real MVP. Hope the rest of your day's awesome. And from me personally, I'm out. Peace.